When you're going to zero your rifle, the most important thing you must always remember is the vertical line never moves. Once you have established it with your scope, once you've actually got it onto the vertical line, it doesn't matter whether it's an air rifle or a full bore rifle, that line never moves. It's the horizontal line that alters whether it's, in this case, at a carefully measured 10 yards, or indeed if it was at 100 yards with a full bore rifle. I am therefore only interested in finding the vertical line with this rifle. The cross on it is just to give me a guide with the reticules in the scope. So let's see where it goes. Right. That is 2 inches to the left of the vertical line and about 2 inches high of the horizontal line. I'm not interested in the horizontal line at the moment, purely the vertical. Now on your scope, the graduations are 1/4 inch per click at 100 yards, 4 clicks, 1 inch at 100 yards. At 10 yards or 30 yards, obviously it's going to be fractionally different, slightly less than it would be at 100 yards. If I'm 2 inches to the left of the vertical, I'm going to go 6 clicks to the right and see where it brings me. Nice and steady on your rest. Nice and steady. Finger off the trigger and gently squeeze that trigger, breathing right. Nearly there. It should actually be, cock pheasant, it should actually be as simple as this. I've got 1/2 inch to go. So therefore I'll go click, click. Let's see how that is on the line. That's him on the line. One more shot, just to check it's shooting consistently and that wasn't just a lucky shot on my part. The technique is to breathe in and breathe gently out and squeeze the trigger. Yep. One of the things that you get when you do this quite often is, if you're good, if everything is set up, you will start to go through the same hole at close distances like this. However, I'm now going to bring it on the horizontal line, and that is slightly different. If I am consistently shooting what looks to me like 1.5 inches high, then I should come down, let's try it and see. Click, 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 click. 6 clicks. Get your breathing right. Well, it's not normally as easy as this. Sometimes zeroing a rifle can take a lot longer, but it's on. All I'm now going to do is fire a few shots on the cross and just see if it's right. And if I get that, then I'll move back to 30 yards. Yep. Yep. Very satisfying doing this. Right, let's go back to 30 yards. I've now moved back to 30 yards. I've checked the distance accurately with my rangefinder, and also I have paced it out and I know the length of my paces. But I've checked it with my rangefinder and I'm accurately at 30 yards. What I'm now going to do is check the zeroing and make any alterations I need to make at this distance. Now, I'm finding that high. It looks to me to be an inch and a half high. Let me just check it once more. No, it's an inch high. The vertical is still correct. As I told you, it never alters. But I'm about an inch high, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it down, click, 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 click. 4 clicks, and see how that works. One particularly important thing you must always remember when you're fitting your scope is what's called eye relief. The distance your scope is from your eye when you comfortably come down and you see it perfectly clearly. If you're too far away, the hole is small, and if you get right in close like this, the hole is small. What you really want to do is, having focused it nice and carefully, to move the scope backwards and forwards until when it comes up to your eye comfortably, it's perfectly clear, exactly as the manufacturer would have wanted you to see his scope. So let's see how I'm on the button now. It's still high. Click, 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 click. Yep, that's reasonable. Okay, I'll try one more. Yep. Yep, 30 yards, it's now, I've just got to make a slight adjustment. Now let me just see. Yeah, that's it pretty well spot on at 30 yards.